Hello everyone and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2 No Guns, where this time around we need to head down south and search for some automech repair parts, because we've agreed to help out the Protectorate so that we can get into the Vox Relay a bit easier. Should all go fairly smoothly. Though first I do actually want to go and just check out some loot here. I don't think it'll be anything interesting, so I should just be able to cut ahead to moving to the actual proper location. So the actual facility's down there. Oh, I'm close to Xyranium, but yeah, over here we've got this salvager, who...
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
Yeah, who maybe has some automech parts?
Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
Can't say I have. Why are you looking for them?
Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our automechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
And where was this convoy of mechs headed to?
Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Auntie's, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence.
I assure you that I'm not, but also, there's like so many Auntie's people around this place. Like, literally just over this way are a bunch of Auntie's Choice people. There's an outpost back the way we came. There's so many of them. He really just gave up information way too easily.
Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge.
Alright, been a pleasure. I have to go do your job for you.
Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts.
Yeah, so this guy here is also looking for the parts. We can just pinch the stuff that he's looting, which is nice. Just a bit of junk and whatnot. I don't really want to deal with this uranium. But what I do want to do is head to the centre. There shouldn't actually be any enemies here, I don't think, either. There is a giant Crabble corpse there, and more Crabbles down that way, and yeah, there's some Crabbles outside as well now that I think about it, and a person who's been crushed under a Crabble claw. But the actual journey itself is perfectly safe, because we got a road to go along. Now, I've spent a lot of time in and around the centre. You'll notice the Xyranium clouds bursting forth from the sky, which is a bit concerning. You can get into it from the beach as well if you want to be sneaky, but I want to try and just talk my way in.
By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Oh, and yes, I have an access pass, otherwise I need others in Engineering 2 and an Engineering 3. But yeah, I'm approved to enter.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking Protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Xyranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Oh, they don't have science! I love that they do the exclamation mark. But yeah, thanks for warning, I'll be off.
One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Here we go. This is now blue access granted, and it means we're not trespassing by going in. Because if we basically just charged in, we'd be trespassing and they'd be like, hey, kill that guy, he's trespassing. But instead, we can just wander in, the Protectorate, they're all friendly with us now. It's all good. We can just try and find these parts, or at the very least, chat to someone who might know where to find them.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
What in the name of the architect?
Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest in our catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not standing here arguing the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing. But not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it.
I was actually looking for some mech parts.
We may or may not have what you need. Speak with Hazel, our ever-reliable and ever-resourceful quartermaster. Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals, though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak.
What can I do to make the situation worse? I almost clicked on it, because normally it's what can I do to help, but no, let's not do that. But yeah, death by gas leak. Oh, I thought it said was. I've got to read these properly. And you want someone to patch it up, ideally someone disposable.
I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind. The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate.
Alright, I'll work with Delphina and see what I can do.
What did I tell you, Woodrow? The situation's well in hand.
Marshal, those automechs have been corrupted with uranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
Cool, so now we've got another little thing to do. We're told to chat with the quartermaster and stuff over here for the actual parts, but I'm also definitely going to do this little Zyradium shield gadget quest thing, because that's just something I want, you know?
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here.
I'm looking for some parts to reprogram combat mechs. Have anything like that?
You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory.
Blast, I don't have engineering to figure this out, but I take it you haven't questioned the quartermech?
There wouldn't be much point. Much as I'm fond of the quartermech, it couldn't even tell you the time of day. You're not implying the quartermech is somehow responsible, are you? I'd hate for the big guy to get in trouble.
I don't have speech either, but, you know, I have to at least consider the possibility.
The quartermech is my responsibility. Claim whatever parts you require from the missing supplies, and we'll call the matter settled. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox relay, helping with the Zeranium leak and all.
Yep, haven't. But yeah, I will check with her. Thanks. I was heading over to her anyway.
Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance.
Lovely. So yeah, now we need to go to the lab over here, which is exactly where I wanted to be going anyway. So, oh. Why is it telling me to look here? Yeah, let's not go in the gas cloud. Is it this? This loader mech is out of order. There's no obvious sign of what could have caused the damage to its frame. Inspect for damage. Nothing about the damage seems significant. You speculate that a metal object of equal or greater weight must have been involved. Okay, we got a little clue there as to what might be going on. But let's chat with the scientist before I do anything else. Oh, and also, it's always worth checking lab notes and stuff. Mention automech behaving strangely. Yeah, one of the automechs wandered into my lab, picked up a crate of supplies, couldn't decide where to set them down again, and just gave up. Like, sure, I felt a vibration so hard that dust shook down from the ceiling. Must keep an eye on that behaviour. So yeah, it does seem like the automechs may be responsible.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want?
There's a couple of things, actually, but yeah, you must be the scientist Marshall mentioned, the one working on a shield device.
Ah, our good Marshall sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected.
I could always expedite your work in exchange for something in return.
Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas?
I mean, I am, but yeah, that seems like a rather personal question for someone you just met.
Quite. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
Sounds useful. How's it coming?
Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components.
I'd be willing to help if you need a hand.
Good. Wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
Nope, sounds good to me. I'll get started.
Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Lovely. So yeah, now I just need to collect some Zeranium, and I'm actually going to make sure I've got the correct quest active. There we go. Gonna have this one active, and I will definitely be doing a quick save before collecting this gas, because, yeah, Zeranium gas is definitely lethal. Like, if you're not careful... Come on. There we go. Perfect. Collecting it. Didn't get too close. You can notice just underneath my health bar, I'm getting a little bit of Zeranium poisoning. Just a little bit, but if we then check in my character sheet, I now have, yeah, out of 120, and I've got 3% Zeranium exposure. I'm a little bit poisoned from that. And if you hang around in the clouds, you do just die. Even just a bit of build-up, like, starts to lower your max health and makes you cough and stuff, but in a dense cloud, you just die. That's it.
Ah, my little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks?
Yep, I have.
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
We talking about a tossfield field or more of a cornfield?
A shield, you adorable nitwit. An enclosure. A personal encapsulation to protect your vitals. I require a component called a catalytic amplifier. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside.
You want me to slay a dragon?
Dragoon, you lovable dunce. And no, banish the idea from your absent mind. Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to Geld his only combat automech. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
Okay, I don't have... Yeah, I don't have the item or science skill, but I'll get it to you one way or another.
Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well, off you go. Shoo.
Alright, so I can't just beat the thing up. Oh, but I do level up from doing that. Lovely. There's the Dragoon. Can I... Oh, I could just up melee all the way. But now I'm like, do I want to put points into something else? Melee's always going to be good. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure I'll actually be doing much fighting this episode. God, I've got lockpick and explosives, and oh boy, I'm not sure what I want to go for. I'm tempted to actually go with a bit of medical. You know what? I'm going to go explosives and medical. Explosives I want to get up to 3, because I know there's 3 is like quite a good one for low skill checks. And medical's always good to have, so yeah, screw it. I'm just going to do that, not think about it anymore. And, oh, I have 17 perks available. Jeez, this is going to take me a minute to figure out what I want. I'm honestly kind of torn between a few different options. Assassin's pretty good for, like, stealth killing lots of things quickly. Heavy-handed, it is great for just, you know, knocking down enemies, which can be... It's only a 10-second cooldown, actually. I didn't notice that. That's pretty good. The other one I'm tempted by is Bullet Shield, which is more defenses. Honestly, I think I'm going to go heavy-handed. I didn't read the 10-second cooldown, but 10 seconds between power attacks is not that big. And it means, yeah, I'll be able to knock down enemies, which is pretty great. I've also favorited a few perks I want to grab later, most of them requiring a fair bit of either melee or sneak. But yeah, I quite like this one, actually. Yeah, I'm going to get that. Means my power attacks now are pretty strong, and I can perfect block potentially. I can do nasty power attacks, and I'm better with Zyranium Poisoning, which I forgot I got that one. That's alright as a start, you know? And I'm guessing I can't just, pull things out of you. Fair enough, let's chat with the Mechanist.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zyranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days.
Yeah, Delphina's looking for a catalytic amplifier. You got one of those?
She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a Protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
And here I don't have speech or leadership. I also don't have awesome info. Oh, I wonder what the info is. Yeah, there has to be some other way to get a catalytic amplifier. Also, how do you say catalytic amplifier? I'd appreciate knowing.
If you're really so desperate, you can track down our second Dragoon. Damn thing wandered up the coast and hasn't been seen since. I'd have sent someone to retrieve it myself, but Dragoons are stubborn when their instructions are unclear.
Okay. No, don't say that. Don't say that, Sarge. Come on. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Thanks, Chief.
Good hunting. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done.
Okay, I wasn't actually aware of this second Dragoon. Where is it? It's not that far away. Yeah, I might try and hunt this down. That seems kind of fun. Alright, I see... there's a few Crabbles over this way. I can only spot 2 of them, actually. Nope, there's 3. Okay, 4. I count 4 Crabbles so far. There is no way I'm able to stealth up to these guys. There's, like, basically no cover. Oh, come on, just don't immediately notice me. That's what I'm asking for. I could use the distraction grenades. That would be the sensible thing to do. But I've not done that. Instead, I just want to... Okay, not strong enough to do that. No, smack, smack. God. Well, there's the Dragoon. Let's... There we go. Get rid of the small ones. And now... God, I'm on fire. I was literally on fire there. God, okay, you know what? They're coming after me, though. So if I just... Oh, now they're not, now they're not. Yep. The plan was to kind of charge in and draw aggro a little bit, but... There we go. You're dealt with. Oh, jeez. I could really do with What's-Her-Face getting her ability up. Come on, Valerie. There we go. Heal me. Lovely. Heal me, and then I'll charge into you, and then... Yeah! And that kills you, and... Man, I'm losing a lot more health than I'd like to. But hey, we did it! Ta-da! Oh, jeez, that was not ideal, but I'll loot all of these guys and their Crabalags shortly. But here, this Automech appears to have suffered grievous injury at the claws and pincers of Crabbles. A small engraving in its armour reads property of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Centre. Let's take the parts. Lovely! Look at that! That's actually worked out quite nicely. Alright, Science Lady, I got what you need.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier?
Yep, here you go.
Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it, but pressing on. Just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war.
Yeah, thanks for shield, Doc.
Don't thank me. Just doing my part for the sake of the paradigm, same as anyone.
And now, there we go, tutorial gas energy deflection apparatus, which, yeah, is literally just an overshield we can activate as our gadget. And it's probably going to be my main gadget for this playthrough. Like, I forgot to use tactical time dilation during that fight, which is dumb. This, I have learned from Kado, that you can, like, spray it in between melee combos, which is pretty cool. But I really think the gas is kind of the best way for me to go. Or a gas energy deflection apparatus, sorry. Not just gas, that would be weird. Let's continue on with this little quest. Once I figure out where to do it. Oh god, there's so many of them. Personnel, no, not that one. This one? Okay, clearly now I'm supposed to chat with them, it's just a mentioned one, that's why. But anyway, I still need these automechanical parts, that's the more important thing, so let's actually check in with her momentarily? Maybe I should check first, because... yeah, maybe there's some info here but I'm missing. There's also an autodoc I can use to heal up when needed. Had a look around and not been able to find what I need, so let's just ask her about it.
Ah, my erstwhile assistant returns. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm in need of auto-mechanical supplies. The Quartermech misplaced them.
Now that you mention it, there was one particularly insistent little mech who kept trying to put all manner of bric-a-brac in here. After several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off-limits while I am working here. Didn't see that peculiar little scamp again after that.
So it will have put it on the exterior, got it.
Until a more convenient date and time.
Alright, it's almost certainly on top of a roof or something then. There is, like, over here, there's a little door that I can't get into because I need either lockpick or explosive to be leveled higher. But I'm guessing if I just clamber up this way, and then, yeah, we'll have definitely tried getting up here, and oh god, gotta actually use for jumping properly, Sarge. You got those double jump boots for a reason. Here we go. Up here will be automech replacement parts. Lovely. Now I can return to the Vigilant with them, which is pretty good. I didn't realise I don't actually have to do the quest to get the shield. I can literally just now go shield. And I have a shield for, like, whenever I want it, which is pretty great. So, yeah, I may as well go back, because don't need to do that mission right away. Let's now turn in the parts.
Ah, the itinerant stranger returns.
I have the automechanical parts you need.
That is most excellent. Please, hand them over.
Here you go.
Sincerest thanks. Now, we had what you outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have Protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is Personal Plasma Thrusters, I suppose.
In fact, I do, and I consider them the height of fashion.
Wouldn't know much about that, but you'll find they serve a practical purpose here. With them equipped, you'll traverse that path with relative ease. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It'd save many lives.
You mean do something extra? Great, what do I get out of it?
I can't offer you anything for it, but you've proven yourself sympathetic to our cause. Consider you a compatriot now. I'm counting on you to do right by folks here once more. Hopefully, you'll return afterward and find Westport thriving, all on account of your efforts. That is the only reward I'm able to offer.
I'm not hearing how all these lives are at stake.
The Vox relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing Protectorate law.
Okay, so who do I need to show the writ to in the Vox relay?
Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox relay, conscript him with the writ, and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen.
And Corbin, oh yeah, I remember that guy. Did him a favor once.
You already know the man, and the two of you are in good standing, all the better. If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup.
Sounds like a plan.
Good, good. Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare.
I'll try my best.
That's all I ask. Farewell now.
Lovely. So now we have, oh my god, so many quest markers. That's, yeah. Present the writ, infiltrate the Vox relay, and there's a little path here which you can jump across. However, that's not actually the route I want to go. I want to go this route. This is where I want to be heading to, which isn't actually too far of a run from the Ministry of Accuracy. Though, at first, I feel kind of bad about not having done this whole mission and cleared up the gas for them, so I might go and do that before we end up the episode. Marshal, let's chat about your gas problem.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Whether or not you're able to help us, I'm grateful to have an extra set of eyes on the problem. Uranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate.
Yeah, Delphinia? I've been calling her like Delphine or whatever this whole time. She finished her device. I've got a working prototype right here.
I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth as surely as any subject of the Protectorate would. Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, what say you put it through its paces? Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse.
Hypothetically, how would one make it worse?
Why in law's name would you want to know that?
Oh no, I don't have speech or engineering. I'm gonna look so guilty. No reason?
Glad to hear it. Any further questions?
Nope, I should be going. Alright, now fixing the gas leak is my little mission here. And I do want to do this. It's like a nice quick little quest, it will earn me some XP. It's just an easy one to do. And I've got the shield, so it feels like I really should actually go and do this. Because yeah, if I equip the shield, then as I go through Zyranium, yeah, it depletes the shield, but doesn't hurt me. Now here we have this sealed thing, which I need hacking to actually get through. But what I can do instead is drop down, and there's a tunnel. Because there's always a tunnel you can get through. This game has so many tunnels, it is ridiculous. Like, I feel like half the quests have tunnels which lead you to where you need to be. Okay, there is red on the minimap, which is...
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Oh god, let's... Okay, shield up, because, yeah, this also blocks damage. Because those guys would have hurt me. But instead I was able to put the shield up, and the damage was prevented. Yeah, the shield's going to be my main gadget. The annoying thing about it is that it makes that quite loud noise every time. So that's going to be fun to deal with. Pick up a lockbox, because some of those are really good. Oh god. God. I should actually be using the gadget at a point, shouldn't I? So first... do I literally just walk in there? I feel like there's more to it, but... Maybe I literally just walk in here, because... No, that's depleting way too fast. Yeah, you gotta be real careful with Zyranium. It will just eat through everything if you're not careful. Now I've got to figure out how to get to where I need to actually go, because that felt a little too dangerous. For the life of me, I cannot figure out another way around. So I guess I am just charging in and seeing what the terminal says. Ah! Seal room and vent gas. Perfect. And now there's check system status. Okay, and if I initiate it, then it's like shutting down the flow with either intake conduit still open will result in a pressure build-up that can lead to structural thingy. So where are the conduits? Perfect. And it tells me where the conduits are, and now I'll be able to fix it. Okay. Good. We vented. That's excellent. Now I just need to, yeah, get up high and deal with the things that are actually going to kill me otherwise. Oh, and yep, that's the entrance where we came through. And stepping in that is instant death, so let's not go that way. Let's instead turn off the light and try and be sneaky, because, yeah, that little, Dragoon there is going to be a bit of a pain. Let's now... Smack, 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 smack. Lovely! Ah, that could have been a dangerous fight, but sneak power attack, not too bad. The fact I'm not getting my sneak attacks off is frustrating. Really means I need, like, both a better stealth weapon and a, a higher sneak skill. But I'm still able to do enough damage quickly, and I'm using the shock baton specifically because it has a much better it has shock damage, which is good against robots. Yeah, it's a better damage type for auto mechanicals, so that's kind of nice, you know. I don't think I'm going to be able to deal with anything there, so let's take a dangerous jump. And god, I can see red markers. There's clearly more enemies just round the corner. Conduit valve 1 here. Let's... Come on, fix it up, please. Because there's definitely Zyranium on the edge of the screen. Lovely. Sealed one of them. And the other one's off on the opposite side. And... part of me thinks I could jump that. But I should probably be sensible and just go around the outside. It's like, that's clearly the way I'm supposed to go.
Door identified. Seeking
Yep,
route.
and
Seeking.
hopefully I can just sneak through. Oh, okay. Lots and lots of Zyranium around here. Gotta be concerned by that. Get my shield back up. Get my noisy shield back up. Okay, good. Was actually able to move all around it. And now I should just be able to go, yep, whoop. And I believe I run down this way. And this should have the way down I need to go, I think. Oh, yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. Let's close that door. Let's close that door, please. Oh boy. Okay, I'm checking the minimap because it's going to turn around and stomp off like so. And smack. And then you stun it when it gets to halfway anyway. Lovely. And that's another Dragoon all dealt with. See that? Easy. Easy work. And let's seal this other one. And then I can go back and actually finish off this little quest for them, which will be nice. Perfect. Here we go, check the system, both are closed, let's shut down the flow. Perfect, objective complete, 800 XP, and now I'll just, well, I'll obviously loot the place a little bit first, but then I can report back to the Marshal, and look at this! No Zyranium on the floor. Lovely. Hey Marshal, job's all done.
I hope you brought me good news, outsider.
Sure did, your Zyranium leak is fixed.
At last, the tide is shifting. Today we fix our automechanicals. Tomorrow we push the unprincipled interlopers of Auntie's choice into the sea. You've done us a great service, stranger, and I would see your efforts rewarded. Alas, we don't have much to offer since our supplies are so low. I hope these bits will suffice. We confiscated them from the corpses of the scouts who attempted to infiltrate this facility a few weeks back. It carries the invaders' taint, but it should spend just the same.
Pleasure doing business with you.
The pleasure was mine. The automechs we sent out will be a great asset to the Vox relay station. Now I can show our chief mechanist that he was wrong, and a little Zyranium poisoning won't do those automechs any harm.
Yeah, and they have now basically sent some... well, maybe okay mechs, probably not okay mechs to this area around here, which is, yeah, gonna be fun. Oh, that's lovely though. You'll also see what we got there was... Oh, we have emergency stop, which is... Oh... That looks like... Oh, that looks like a... Oh, it's a marksman... Yeah, that's a repeater rifle for sure. Oh, blast. I didn't find that on my first playthrough when I was looking for a repeater rifle early. That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, I've got that, which I can't use. My uniques are all stuff I can't use right now. What did I get in terms of... There we go, the dose, which is a new helmet, which is 40% toxicity drain rate, and while standing in a Zyranium cloud, gain extra crit chance. Yeah, I don't think that's honestly that good. Like, honestly, none of my things here are that good. Like, I could switch to the Riot Control helmet. It's really health or critical chance. Like, neither are amazing for this build, which is a shame. I think I did a decent job helping the Protectorate this episode, so I'm going to call things here. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, feel free to comment your thoughts below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss an episode. I'm pretty sure these are weekly from here on out, because there's all the Fallout stuff going on that I'm covering, but I'm still having fun going through, and I would like to finish this series, so if you want that as well, just keep watching. As always, thanks for watching. Sarge out.